Alright, we all know this is our last shot at stopping La Paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently, his blimp is docked outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can. Carmelita!
Sly! No!
Two rats in one trap! I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes, yes, and now come the big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you two. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up. You all know why you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now, Murray, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly. Ryoichi, you're up first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
I can sense it too, Bentley-son.
Engineers, report to the bridge. It is time to calibrate the machine.
Always remember, safety first. Thank you.
Red Troopers at 12 o'clock!
This is Leonardo. After I dispose of this trash, we will be having a celebration party. Attendance is mandatory.
No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Security, I want this ship secure now. Any more slip-ups and there will be no cheese rations for a month. Engineering! Well, can you hear me, Turtle? You and your vermin friends are too late.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryoichi.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge.
Great. Wait, Ryoichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift. centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
It's working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to get Salim's cave.
Why do you persist in playing a game which you have already lost? You'll never win the paradox. I've already won. This is disappointing.
Breach confirmed. Security, report to main base.
Guards, really, your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Coopers.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their caves, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
Dimensional capacity calibrated. Rerouting power to breach. Tempest system operating at negative capability. All systems stable. Increasing power output.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins. This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Leonardo, it is got to my ancestors and a pest infestation. Exterminate them
Tempest system operating at negative capability.
We have to keep pushing. Salim, you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cave.
Forsooth! I would entrust this to no other!
Oh, again with the climbing?
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Oh, if only I had a magic lamp. I would wish for this job to be over.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Oh, more climbing. How nice. All this climbing is going to turn me into a monkey.
Warning. Pressure levels critical. Wall breach imminent.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
All right. Now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on. Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cave.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Why don't you come find me, Cooper? So I can eliminate you in person!
Gallup, break those fuses to disable that laser grid.
These pitiful obstacles are but minor irritations.
Warning. Dimensional collapse imminent.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity. wrong, Le Paradox.
That sounds bad, Bentley. You think it has anything to do with Sly?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Gallop, time is definitely of the essence.
Forsooth, shall I venture forward?
Warning. Chronometer reading. Inaccurate.
More fuses, Gallop. Take them out and the path should be clear.
Fortune favors the bold. So boldly shall I attack.
Why are those beasts still on my airship? And this is unacceptable! Have I mentioned this entire crew can be replaced?
Truly remarkable, Gallop. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all!
More vermin dead ahead!
You want that better do your job! Failure is not an option! Your time is up, Le Paradox. But I control time! For me,
Those switches are completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
Come on, kid, this is for all the marbles. Those platforms must have a switch somewhere.
Attention.
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a coming!
Danger. Blimp structural integrity failing.
prepare yourselves for failure, Coopers. You should prepare yourself for prison.
Attention. Temporal displacement commencing. 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. Danger. Core meltdown probability.
Those platforms appear to be on some kind of timer. You'd better move it.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
Attention. Initiating failed.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
You may have gotten the case, Colonel, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Danger. Core meltdown probability.
Whoa! Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that lock sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here. Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Yes, soon Sly Cooper will be nothing but a bad...
All right, I guess break time is over.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity.
Woohoo! I am the great...
Nice shooting. Now, let's find Sly.
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into the same prison cell.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
Don't count on it, Le Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time, I think. Look at this. My marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, Le Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
Sly!
Cooper, you filthy vermin!
Woo, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave. Reckon my time here's up.
Take care, Tennessee!
I will crush you!
Take Carmelita and get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now! That maniac just tore a hole in time-space!
I need to finish this fight here and now, for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go.
Sly,
I know, me too.
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces. It's too bad you didn't work for me. I could have used it.
It wouldn't have worked out. I'm allergic to morons.
Your cane work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
What? You cheated!
What the?
A lucky break, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Come on, monkey. I'm waiting for you. Excellent work. Teach you a lesson.
Looks like somebody just lost his temper.
You can't win, Cooper. Deep down, you know I'm
Wait, did you say posterior?
There is something wrong with this stupid sword.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thievius Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him. Ryoichi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan. El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed. Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively. Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity. Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor. Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards. Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole. Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver. La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.